Right now at 5, the city is assessing home values and what that means for home property owners. That's what we're about to find out. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Amy DuPont. Ken is off today. If you are a La Crosse property owner, you might want to take a look at the sustainability of the large increase of your 2022 notice of assessment. Many homeowners have reported increases in the tens of thousands. News 8 Now's Dua Israr spoke to the city of La Crosse's mayor, who says many property owners will not be impacted. Dua, can you explain?
Amy, Mayor Reynolds says when it comes to assessing properties at the market value, the city of La Crosse has fallen behind dramatically for several years. In the state of Wisconsin, cities are required to assess properties within 10% of the market rate value. This action has to be done every 5 years according to a state statute. According to Mayor Mitch Reynolds, the city of La Crosse was operating under the 10% rate. If the city did not take action, the state would assess the properties and tax the city for the assessment. Reynolds says although many people saw a dramatic increase on their property assessments, for many people, their property taxes will not increase.
This will be something that again looks at the entire, analyzing all the local sales data and determining those market adjustments on a market-wide approach.
Reynolds says while a lot of people, saw their property values were undervalued prior to the assessment, you might see your taxes go up slightly, but overall, most people will not see a difference.
Their assessment, but the mayor says it will not have an impact on your taxes again. You can appeal, though, by November 8th. The November election is 3 weeks from today. However, tomorrow is the last day you can register to vote by mail or online. Now, if you moved or changed your name, you will need to register again. Wisconsin voters can register in person on Election Day. We did post the voter deadlines and more information about in-person registration at news8000.com. La Crosse's election officials are helping voters prepare for Election Day. Today, the city clerk hosted a voter education event at the Southside Neighborhood Center. Nikki Elson says the event is a great opportunity for students and other first-time voters to understand what they need to know ahead of Election Day.
They may want those questions answered before they go to the polls on Election Day, so they're confident that, they're registered in advance, or they're confident that maybe they have the right photo ID, just so they have those questions answered before November 8th when they go to the polls to cast their ballot.
Elson says voters should expect a large turnout. If you missed your chance to learn about voting today, you can call the city clerk's office with your questions. Voters in the La Crosse School District will weigh in on a referendum this November. Happening tonight, district leaders and members of the Board of Education will hold an information session at Central High School. The district is asking voters to approve a nearly $195 million plan to consolidate La Crosse's high schools into one new building. That session starts at 6:30 tonight. Abortion has galvanized voters across the country, but whether or not the issue is a determining factor in which party controls Congress remains to be seen. Reporter Natalie Brand explains.
3 weeks before Election Day, President Biden redoubled efforts to rally Democratic voters around the issue of abortion rights.
If you care about the right to choose, then you got to vote.
Speaking at a Democratic National Committee event, the president says if Democrats hold Congress, the first bill he will send to Capitol Hill is one to make Roe v. Wade the law of the land.
When Congress passes it, I'll sign it in January, 50 years after Roe was first decided the law of the land.
Getting such a bill to his desk would require a 60-seat majority or changing filibuster rules. But the latest CBS News polling estimates the Senate is still a toss-up.
Abortion has become a big focus on the campaign trail in the nation's most competitive races, including the one for Ohio's open Senate seat.
If the Republicans control the House and the Senate, we won't be able to codify Roe v. Wade, which I think is the smart move us away from chaos and back to some stability. So I will spend all my time trying to fight a national abortion ban.
The Lindsey Graham bill protects babies who are 4 weeks and older, fully formed babies who can feel pain, and it provides reasonable exceptions. If you can't support legislation like that, you are making the United States the most barbaric, pro-abortion regime anywhere in the entire world.
Advocates on both sides of the issue are pouring time and money into outreach to swing voters, but many say it's not the only issue on their mind.
I can't vote on one issue. I'm not a one-issue voter.
CBS News polling shows among likely voters, abortion trails other issues such as the economy and inflation. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A separate poll also backed up the CBS News poll results. The New York Times Cinema poll released this week shows the economy is the determining factor for many voters, and independent female voters appear to be breaking for Republicans. Beautiful day out there. Boy, that sunshine made all the difference. It felt so much warmer than yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. Temperature is still on the chilly side, though. In fact, early this morning, it was quite cold, unseasonably cold. Lows in the 20s, including 27 this morning in La Crosse and Sparta, 24 in Eau Claire, 26 in Viroqua, and 28 in Prairie du Chien. Now we are looking at highs today in the 40s, thanks to that sunshine. But again, these are well short of average. 46 was high in La Crosse and Sparta, 45 in Eau Claire, and 42 in Viroqua. Still lots of sunshine, but again, a kind of a cool, crisp evening if you have outdoor plans. Clear sky over our neck of the woods. Some clouds off to the west where any rain or snow is confined to the UP of Michigan, down into lower sections of Michigan as well. Still 45 in La Crosse, 44 in Eau Claire and Sparta, 43 in Winona, and 42 in Viroqua. Clear to partly cloudy overnight. Another cold one with lows in the 20s for most, including about 27 in La Crosse. Those winds will decrease a bit as we head through the overnight. Still looking at a very nice warming trend in my 8-day forecast. All the details in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Bill. A Pennsylvania man whose 5-year-old daughter and her mother were killed in a car crash involving a state senator has filed a wrongful lawsuit against the lawmaker. According to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, Brandon Fink, whose daughter Khaleesi and the girl's mother Alyssa Ortman were killed in that July crash. And according to police, State Senate Minority Leader Janet Bewley pulled onto a highway in Ashland and into the path of Ortman's car. The lawsuit, which seeks unspecified damages, names Bewley, another driver, and 3 insurance companies as defendants. Prosecutors trying the suspect of the Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy plan to wrap up their case tomorrow. Daryl Brooks is charged with driving an SUV through the parade route back on November 21st of 21, killing 6 people and injuring more than 60 others. Brooks is representing himself. The judge has kicked him out of the courtroom several times for interrupting the proceedings. Today, prosecutors told the judge they plan to finish calling their witnesses by tomorrow. It is not clear who Brooks plans to call to testify. Authorities investigating a bonfire explosion over the weekend in eastern Wisconsin say that as many as 40 people may have been injured. The incident happened early Saturday in the town of Maple Grove that's located about 30 miles south of Green Bay. The Shawano County Sheriff's Office says a 55-gallon drum of diesel fuel was pushed onto the fire, causing it to burn out of control. The Sheriff's Office says at least 17 people got treatment on their own at local hospitals. Investigators say they may forego giving underage drinking violations to people who were involved in order to get more information about what happened. The city of Onalaska is considering building a roundabout at a pretty busy intersection. Currently, there's a 4-way stop at that intersection. You know it, Theater Road and County Road PH. That is near the McDonald's, Cooley Bank, Wells Fargo, and a strip mall. With so many retails in that area, it's a high-traffic area, and the city says it's a common place for crashes. The city's director of public works says a roundabout would be an improvement.
As you can see, there's a lot of times where there's enough traffic in the intersection with multiple lanes that they don't know which person should go, which person should stop. So this will facilitate a uniform traffic movement. Hopefully it will reduce accidents and just be better for the traveling public.
That roundabout is still in the design phase. If everything is approved on time, construction won't begin until the spring of 2024. Officials want to hear from drivers. There is a community information meeting coming up Thursday at City Hall. You'll be able to give your input about the project at both the meeting or remotely by Zoom. We're going to post links at news8000.com. Still to come, teaming up for opportunity. The UW La Crosse is joining forces with the La Crosse business to help students move from the classroom to the workforce. Find out how it'll work after the break.
If you're thinking it takes a lot of time or money to upgrade your bathroom, then think again. Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, is your trusted local source for affordable baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day with premium patterns like Canyon Rock, Classic Concrete, and San Michele. If you've been putting off updating your bathroom, now's the time to call. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $500 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Now I'll teach you the magic of fire. American Home Fireplace and Patio here. Come in for some magic heat and enhance your living room with a Mendota luxurious gas fireplace. Realism that can't be beat. Performance other fireplaces can't match. How did you do that?
I used the remote.
A little magic within your home. Call the fireplace. American Home Fireplace and Patio.
College is great, but it's not the best path for everyone. Careers in the skilled trades are good paying jobs that are badly needed. That's why I expanded skills training, and I signed a bipartisan law to connect students and their parents to more information on apprenticeships in high demand fields. Folks, our high school students need to know all their options when it comes to their future. It's the right thing to do for our kids and for our economy.
For 65 years, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for Midwest families. And now through Wednesday, this Blaine's family tradition continues with great deals for everyone. Like these Melissa and Doug playsets, just $24.99. Presto Pizzazz pizza makers, just $44.99. And women's Alfred Dunner fashion collections are half price. Plus, donate new unwrapped toys to Kids Helping Kids and we'll match it up to $200,000. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, making wishes come true for everyone for 65 years.
The cost of medicine continues to have a negative impact on diabetics. According to a study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine, last year, 1.3 million people with diabetes rationed the amount of insulin they took. Researchers say people who do not have health insurance were the most likely to ration their drugs. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse is asking you to open your wallet. It is called One Day for UWL. Organizers hope 1,400 people will donate to the university in general, or one of its many programs, or for scholarships, research, or its athletic teams. Over the past 2 years, the university has raised more than $400,000 on One Day for UWL. If you're interested in helping, we posted a link at news8000.com. Meantime, UW-La Crosse and JF Brennan are starting a new partnership. Brennan, an environmental contracting company, will collaborate with the university to give environmental science students tools to move into the workforce. The plan is to give students more hands-on work that will help them get used to using the technology they'll use on the job. All right, we're having some technical difficulties. I want to tell you what the folks from Brennan said, that they're looking to bring people in earlier as interns, even full-time employees in the summer months for interns as assistants, and of course they can learn those lessons outside of the classroom. As you saw, UWL Chancellor Joe Gowan, Brennan's president, officially signed off on that partnership this morning. Well, still to come, a luncheon for a reason. We'll take you to the annual event that raises funds and funds to lift up women and girls.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Another chilly night tonight, chilly day tomorrow, but then a nice warming trend towards the end of the week. All the details coming up after the break.
Design your dream bathroom with Mad City Baths. Beautiful American-made baths and showers that are easy to clean, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection, installed in as little as 1 day.
It was all very, very professional. Very professional. I really appreciate that the craftsmanship was terrific. It was top of the line, and I just really liked it.
So make the call. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $500 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Joe Biden took $4 trillion from us taxpayers and he spent it. $4 trillion. And what do we get? We got higher gas prices, higher groceries, just about everything. Brad Pfaff, well, he backed Joe Biden 100% of the time. That's what you get when you spend your career in politics. Well, it ain't me. Let's try something different. Let's cut spending, balance the budget, and get America back on track. I'm Derek Van Orden, and I approve this message.
It's dangerous up here, and it's no fun shopping around for a reputable contractor.
I've built my company on the promise to treat our customers like we would our own family. That means an honest, no-pressure sales experience, expert craftsmanship, and a lifetime guarantee of our work.
Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems in the Rochester and La Crosse area. And we'd love to show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home. But most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Punishing inflation, retirement savings evaporating, home values crashing, and Mandela Barnes is oblivious. Barnes just supported a massive tax increase on middle-class families and an army of IRS agents to go get every penny. Barnes also supported Biden's student loan forgiveness plan that cost every taxpayer $2,000. $2,000 less to survive on. Can you afford Mandela Barnes? Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
It's an event inspiring generations of women. The Women's Fund Luncheon held today, and community members heard stories from women in leadership who are working in our community. But the event is more than just inspiring stories. The Women's Fund of Greater La Crosse also kicked off its fundraising season today, and members say the luncheon is a way to inspire women to be even better helpers in our community.
It's a great opportunity for them to have all of that and to learn and to be inspired and to go out into the community and do more.
Since it began, the Women's Fund has helped raise thousands of dollars for community programs. What a beautiful day on this Tuesday afternoon. And Bill, those overnight temperatures, though, still pretty chilly.
Yeah, 20s last night. It's going to be another cold night tonight, and temperatures still chilly today, but this little guy helps a ton, doesn't it, compared to yesterday with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Today we are stuck in the 40s as well, but that sunshine makes it feel and look a lot better. 46 was the high, 27 the low. Here's our averages, 61 and 41, so 15 degrees below the high, 14 degrees below that average low. 87 and 18 are the records. Continues to be dry. Nothing today, and for the month of October, only 0.09 inches, so we're an inch and a half below average for the month. Almost 6.5 inches below average for the year. It's been quite dry over the past several months. 45 degrees, 46 here at the station. Winds out of the northwest, kind of blustery again today, 15 to 20. That's making it feel like 38 in the Mississippi Rising, 4.95. 44 for you folks in Eau Claire, abundant sunshine there as well. Wind chill of 38 and very dry air in place. Dew points in the teens to around 20 degrees. So watch that static electricity if you're scooting around on the carpet with slippers or something like that. 45 degrees in La Crosse. Look at the nice warmth farther to the west. We're going to start to tap into that later this week and just in time for the weekend, so some good news there. In fact, even by Friday, we could be around 70 degrees. But in the meantime, temperatures between about 40 and 47 degrees. Again, breezy still, northwesterly at 10 to 20, gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. That is causing some wind chills in the 30s, and overnight it's going to be chilly again with wind chills in the 20s, so not quite as cold as last night and this morning when we had wind chills in the mid to upper teens in the La Crosse area. So zone forecast showing overnight lows right around 26 or 27 in the La Crosse area. And as we fly through the viewing area here, most spots bottoming out between about 20 and 27 degrees. Chilliest readings to the north and east where we typically expect them. For Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley, overnight lows right around 25 or so. Any significant cloud cover now well to our east, and that's where some rain and snow continues, as this low is in no hurry to move out of the eastern lakes, but high pressure close enough that we are in that sunshine, but still with that north to northwesterly flow. Temperatures remaining on the chilly side. Clear for most of the night. A few clouds could scoot through tomorrow morning or late tonight. Tomorrow we'll call it partly cloudy. Similar conditions for tomorrow night and Thursday. It'll be dry, just some passing clouds at times, and temperatures will gradually warm through the week. 27 tonight, so another cold night. Winds decreasing to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, still chilly though. 49 for the high, but look at the warming trend. 58 on Thursday, upper 60s to around 70. That's more like it on Friday. 71 on Saturday, lower 70s on Sunday, but rather windy, and a small chance for a shower on Sunday. Best chance Sunday night into Monday, chance of showers, even a few thunderstorms, and then cooling off again behind that front. 59 on Tuesday, lower 50s next Wednesday.
All right, thank you, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up, oil changes for the better. The fundraiser between a local automotive dealer and you that's helping area families.
Wednesday on News 8 Now this morning, an Old County jail gets a remodel combining old history with new history. And a young Minnesotan changes medical acceptance, a story on how she turned a bad day into an inspirational one. We hope you have a great Tuesday night. More News 8 Now is coming up after the break.
The Board Store inaugural Fall Home Show is underway. A $250 discount coupon is yours just for stopping by to see all the new displays and updates we have made. We'd love to meet you.
Still living with that old bathroom from the 70s, 80s, or 90s, dated colors, stains you can't get rid of? Then call Mad City Baths. Bring your bathroom up to date with a new walk-in shower with modern colors and patterns, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Add shelves, grab bars, and handhelds. Or choose an easy access walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $500 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But last chance to call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 restaurant.com gift card with your free estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Here in Wisconsin, you should be able to walk down the street and not worry about crime. I'm Josh Call. As a former federal prosecutor and your attorney general, I've put murderers, drug traffickers, and sex offenders behind bars and kept them there. And I worked with Democrats and Republicans to change the law so rape kits don't sit around untested. I know there's more to do, but I will not stop until you and your family are safe, no matter what neighborhood you live in.
Stella Jones Corporation has immediate needs for laborers, machine operators, and maintenance technicians. Why do you want to work here?
I started at Stella Jones when I was 20 years old, and within 6 years I become production supervisor. We have employees that make this place feel like a family. Stella Jones isn't just a job, it's a career.
I've worked here for 22 years. This is a great place to work for with plenty of benefits and room to move up.
Apply today and ask about our $2,500 hiring bonus. Stella Jones, where our people and our products are essential.
E.T. Only we're with Andy Cohen taking us behind the scenes of Watch What Happens Live.
Next, E.T.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Well, changing oil in your car, well, it can change area families for the better. More kids now have access to abuse prevention for services thanks to Dahl Automotive's 14th annual Lubathon. Last month, Dahl donated $5 from every oil change it did to the Family and Children's Center, and together they raised more than $29,000. FCC employees say that money will make a big difference.
It helps, again, kids who have been hurt find their path for healing. It helps kids who are maybe at risk and vulnerable find some safety, and it helps families who have lost their way find their journey back to a better place.
Dahl raised the money at its locations in Onalaska, Winona, and La Crosse. We'll be right back with a preview of what's coming up at 6, and Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl is back with another look at your forecast for tonight. Stay with us.
Over 800 convicted criminals released. 270 murderers and attempted murderers released. 44 child rapists released. Tony Evers' parole commission has released hundreds of violent criminals early, including some of the worst killers in Wisconsin history. Evers' liberal policies are making our communities less safe. Tony Evers put criminals first and our family's safety last.
Magic bird ridiculous.
Oh, yeah?
Your bird can't fly.
My bird can fly.
Prove it. American Home Fireplace and Patio here. Come in and be magically amazed with the heat from Napoleon Fireplaces. High quality for a lifetime of use to keep you and your family safe and warm. Ow, that hurt.
That's not a happy bird.
For 65 years, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for Midwest families. And now through Wednesday, this Blaine's family tradition continues with great deals for everyone. Like this Melissa and Doug Deluxe Ice Cream Set, just $19.99. These drinkware combo packs, also $19.99. And select dog and cat toys are 30% off. Plus, make your Christmas wish list for a chance to win it, up to $1,000. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, making wishes come true for everyone for 65 years.
When Kenosha burned, Tony Evers fanned the flames.
He blamed police. When we needed help, he refused. For days.
I know.
Because we were there.
Evers puts politics over our lives.
Over your lives. That's why we support Tim Michaels.
As a veteran, Tim Michaels won't abandon us.
Tim Michaels will have our back.
And stand strong against violent crime.
We're with Tim.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Whoops, Taco John's.
Never miss the bus again with the new La Crosse MTU mobile app. Search City of La Crosse MTU in your app store and start planning your trip today. See your bus in real time or click a stop to see your next arrival. Download today.
It's a pattern we can't ignore. Multiple women accuse cop Dave Estenson of abusing the badge, trying to coerce them into sex acts for years. They said Estenson asked teens for sexual favors to avoid underage drinking citations and threatened to plant evidence on one teen if she told anyone. Still another teen said Estenson sexually assaulted her. He couldn't be trusted as a police officer, and he can't be trusted as state senator.
We've got a lot of news coming up. A bitter cold blast brings record low temperatures to millions when the early winter weather is expected to let up. Plus, protecting our families, thousands of students are injured in school bus accidents every year. How one school district is making it safer. And a Jurassic tale about an airline crew and a very special passenger. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up at 6, a story you will only see on News 8 Now. The green and gold travel across the state to spend time with Wisconsin kids who need some extra support. The Packers meeting with students at the Challenge Academy that's out of Fort McCoy. We're going to follow along as players and students swap stories and share inspiration.
And skies are clear, but expect a cool and crisp evening across the region. Temperatures currently in the 40s will drop into the 20s overnight, right around 27 for low in La Crosse. Another cool day tomorrow, but we could be flirting with 70 by Friday.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you back here at 6.